is underway in the battle of the foothills. Past their feet to the figure eight and the half mile of hell. That turn 45 pull hard on that lead horse. He got money. Oh, we got a little bit of a crash and smash, but everything's okay. Southbound and down and on the front end of it all is the survivor, Roger Moore. Okay Tire is okay as he rolls around that second turn. On a mission to win the backstretch run, and right on his tail is Troy Fladd in the Mavericks with Palumbo's Fine Foods and Deli. Oh, they're cooking up a storm out there as he brings Troy Fladd out of that second turn on a mission. And then you see Jordy Mike, inline picking solution. He's got all the speed you need, but it's hard to catch the lead. But old 007 is leading the charge into that third turn. And then you go back to Doug Irvine in Steel Industries, tied along that steel rail with our GMC Outriders in hot pursuit. And that's how they round between the final turns. They're all strung out like a freight train, but the engine is Roger Moore and OK Tire to Meadow Lake, Saskatchewan, and here they come, southbound to the wire. How do you achieve the here? Roger Moore being challenged by Troy Fladd and Palumbo's Fine Foods, but at the wire, it's going to be Roger Moore and OK Tire by half a length over Troy Fladd, and Palumbo's inline friggin', the thinking that is. Jordy Mike rolling in just ahead of him, Steel Doug Irvine, that is. Hey, if they liked it, they can still hear you. There's the horn in, they're off the quick start right across the board. Kirk Sutherland slapping leather, pulling lines, left turn 5, and the inside of the pack, and he hits out from the track. Kirk Sutherland and Troy Dorchester dueling it out for supremacy into that first turn, and the horses of Troy are on a mission. They're headed for the front end of this pack with Kirk Sutherland right alongside, tight to that rail. Then you go back to Tom Drager, Reinhard Oilfield. He's got a charging team, and on the outside you'll find Chance Thompson with Omega 2030 just ahead of Tom Drager as they head down that backstretch. Here's what's trending into the third turn. Troy Dorchester, Pure 10 Services, Pure Speed. But he got all the speed you need. Down run Kirk Sutherland. Captain Kirk saying, beam me up, Scotty, I want to win this rascal. PLS Earthworks side by side, and Troy's not giving up an inch on the overland route. And here comes Chance Thompson, and here comes Todd Drager. They're going to make a race in the home stretch run as they line up for the International Home Stretch Drive. High River is over there. Opens up. Top Rager and a well-driven heat number 2. The horn sounds and the charge is underway. The quick start it is right across the board. There goes Dustin Morse and Tony Woodville. They fly to the left turn on 2 wheels, and to the other side goes the flying of the lead farm board. The barrels are up. Outriders in hot pursuit, and we pick them up out of that first turn in Cody Ridgedale. O'Gee's Business and Investment Center has got company coming right at his left elbow now with the wheel team, and now the chuck wagon of a speedy Dustin north and Century Downs, and he is northbound and down, headed for Century Downs on this High River racetrack. He's now a good half a length ahead of Cody Ridgedale. We go back another 2 lengths to find Lane Fladd at Absolute Landscape. Mike on the outside by Evan McGee and Farm Boys Landscaping, and the Outriders looking for some landscaping behind the respective wagons, and the guy that's leading the game is Dustin Morse. Century Downs, racetrack and casino, no gambling here. He's out in front by half a wagon length, and he's going to open up for the Hub International home stretch drive. You can see Century Line well certainly the finish line, but he's got Dustin Morse with a long game of pursuit at the wire. It's Dustin Morse by here, and in Absolute Landscape, Lane Fladd is just ahead of Evan McGee. And Farm Boys Landscaping in a well-driven heat number 3. Courtesy of regulators. Heat 5 about to come alive. 5 on the 5th. The horn sounds and the charge is underway. Right turn Chance, left turn at the top, and there goes Canyon ringing Fitz Sutherland. Right alongside them goes DJ King and Metric 10 moves and counters. DJ's going to get that rail away, however, from Dick Sutherland. Now we go back to Dean Drager, Regulators Oil Field. That's Benchville with a shaky start off that number 2 barrel. I see the bottom of 4 down for Mitch. And here we go. We're heading into that second turn with DJ King, Venture Cam Builders, and all the speed he needs. He's got a half a length lead over Mitch Sutherland in Canyon Rigging. He's looking back for some black-shirted outriders. You're going to be okay, DJ. Hit the tunes, buddy. He's into that third turn with Mitch Sutherland and Canyon Rigging in hot pursuit. Now Dean Drager, Regulators Oil Field, see him closing ground. He's getting closer with every stride as they glide into that third turn. The trailer along the river is Calgary Landscapes Chance Benchviller as he rips around that turn, wishing he had a better start. That's Chuck Wagon Racing as we set him up for the home stretch drive. Out of the foothills, it's your turn in the line. It is DJ King and Venture Cam Builders of Calgary, building speed at the end of the tree line. Will Services finish line just ahead of Mitch Sutherland, just ahead of Dean Drager, and trailing the pack is Chance Benchviller and his outfit Calgary Landscape, and heat number 5 is history. There's a hole and they're off, and it's a quick one. Evan Sullivan on that 3 barrel with the Haviland aircraft clear the runway. We have liftoff. Harold Freed, Haviland and Evans southbound and out of town with Ross Knight and John Barlow MP in hot pursuit. Agent Sutherland got the rail away from outside runner Darcy Glad and Rimrock Peters. But I see a barrel down top at 3, and that's not the program we want to see. But here we go. We're flying into that second turn. And Evan Stallman, the Haviland Aircraft of Canada, landing gears up. Afterburners are on, and he's got company coming. Ross Knight and John Barlow, Foothills Conservative Association. Anything but conservative here. He's letting them roll. No saving the speed, but he's got company coming. You see Darcy Flad, Rimrock Peters around the outside. Darcy is going flat out as he rounds that turn. To his inside is Dayton Sutherland, the Diamond, and Truman Holmes as he sets the foundation for the home stretch drive. Oh, Battle of the Foothills, it's your turn to come alive. We are southbound to the tree line. Little Services finish line is Evan Stallman. The Haviland Aircraft clear the runway. We have touchdown of the tree line, finish line. And the Haviland and Evan get there a length and 3/4 ahead of Ross Knight. And he's closing in behind with Darcy Glad and Dayton Sutherland, the white bear of the wire in a well-driven heat. Number 6. There's a holder and they're off. Quick start right across the board. Wade Sullivan to Haviland Aircraft from the inside to the outside. Kurt Benchviller, AIC Construction. He's back in his old form and he's looking over his back shoulder. But he's got company coming, and that's Aubrey Montewillow, the cooperators of Crawford Agency, and in behind Cruz Benchviller, Finance Energy, cruising in along that rail, biding his time. And look at this race on the front end. 3 of the top guns in the game, and the rail runner is Wade Sullivan into Haviland Aircraft of Canada. Here comes the Hoadley Hornet up the middle. Aubrey Montewillow about to put the sting on this operation. He's holding Kurt Benchviller and AIC Construction 3 wide from the outside as they go at it rain to rain. It's a runaway freight train into that third turn, and Cruz Benchviller, Finance Energy Corporation, biding his time, as I said before, looking for that hole inside of his Uncle Kurt, and he's found it. Now make the best of it, Cruz. He's going to cruise in alongside of Uncle Kurt Benchviller, chasing down the four back of front runner. Wade Sullivan, the Haviland Aircraft of Canada. I remember the short turn to come alive. It's Wade Sullivan. The Haviland like a horse line over Aubrey Montewillow. Cruz Benchviller, I'll run to Uncle Kurt. Talking about that one over Christmas dinner, and heat number 7 is history. 5 on the set. There's a horn and 4 the top guns in the game. Pass their fate to the leading lane, and there goes Chance in between Jenny Lavocane and Jason Miles with Chris Pauling leading the infield. Outriders are in hot pursuit. One's leaving town, and he's in the middle of the saddle, and that's cool. Here we go. Chance Hagan, Volker Stebbins, Glover International. You've seen his speedy barrel turns for the last few years. He's got the lead, and he's got company coming. The Pretty Bay Horses of Jamie Lavocane and Wild Rose Pumps and Compression is hearing the thunder of the hooves of the Calgary Stampede champ, Jason Glass. and Birchman Energy. And Jason now opens them up. Good play, a little checkers. He's making the moves. And in behind you'll find Chris Molly and Tech Wood Building Components. And that's how they round into that third turn with Champs Bigot, the High River champion 3 years ago, showing some daylight with Volker Stebbins and Glover International. Now look at this. Jamie Lamontagne, Wild Road Country Compression. He's got some speed. He's got Jason Glass to the backside outside with Birchman Energy. And here they come. International home stretch drive. Champs Bigot and Volker Stebbins get to the tree line. Little circle to finish line. Just ahead of Jamie Lamontagne. Jason Glass with Birchman rolls in 2.5 lengths ahead. Chris Molly and Techwood Building. And heat number 8. Wayne Reynolds, Luke Turkey, Fernandes. The top 4, the big 4, lined up in heat 9. Quiet on the set. There's the horn, and the charge is underway. The top 4 guns in our TNC Tour fire out that infield. Look at this. Ray Prado Jr., the number 1 gunner on the tour, takes to the rail, and in behind him, Lane McGilvery, holding off an outside charge from Chad White, and Lightning Luke Ternier, and that's how the Lightning strikes tonight. Barrels are up, outriders on a mission, and we take them into that second turn with Ray Prado Jr., the old 22 High River champion. He can feel the thunder and the pounding hooves. And around the outside comes the top row group of companies, and Chad White, he's on a mission. County Stampede, Day Money winners up 2-3 times over, putting a run on Ray Prado in the Cinch Oil Field. Now in behind, the Lightning, or I should say Lane McGilvery and McLean Railings, he's tight to that rail. The Lightning Luke and Fernandes are giving it all they got in that back stretch in that third turn. He's closing ground on their leaders, and here we go. The sun's not shining, the rain clouds are here, and here comes the rainbow. It is Ray Prado Jr. Get into the tree line, Will Services finish line, and he hang on to the victory. He's got Chad White from Huntsville for the company, but it's Ray Jr. in the wire. Huntsville with Chad White. Luke Turkey splits the difference for third and Fernandes. And Lane McGilvery with Lane Williams. Completes the field at 8-9.